My name is Rachel, and I'm a grade 2 teacher in Calgary. I was feeling a lot of overwhelm in terms of managing my job and managing anxiety, and it was actually really helpful to come to have somewhere to talk about the feelings I was having. And then once I'd formed a positive relationship with my counselor here, to, as things emerge in my life, like have someone to come and talk to. I've spoken about my own family, I've spoken about my relationships, and it's sometimes like feeling like the stressors and the challenges of life becoming too much and needing to start putting in a bit of work. I am a compulsive Google searcher, and that is not good for my mental health. And having good friends and family in your life is always positive, but there's just some things that you maybe don't feel as comfortable talking with people in your life about. It's not always as safe of a space. Not only has coming to the Calgary Counselling Centre helped me gaining tools, but also helped me in making plans for next steps. And then when I've accessed counseling to support with things like relationships, you know, sometimes there's conversations with your partner that are hard to navigate, and having a third party to support fostering healthy conversation helped me build a really strong foundation in my marriage. Counseling has helped me form a sense of identity, because I feel like I was scrambling for like a lot of my life to just move through all the things I had to do. And coming here is an opportunity to slow down and learn about myself, which I can only achieve so much of on my own. Like, I used to be a big journaler and I would just write all the time, but I didn't feel like I was learning anything new. It's just that the thoughts were here and now they're also here. But coming here to have someone challenge me, to have someone work with me to untangle my feelings, helps me to learn about myself. I think therapy has helped me become more in touch with my emotions and give me a lot of more tools to manage feelings that I'm having, and also has made me feel a bit more emotionally intelligent, emotionally in touch with, you know, people around me, because things that I learn here in therapy, I also apply to my relationships with other people. And so that helps me in the workplace, it helps me with my friendships, with my family. So yeah, it feels very multifaceted for my life. The fact that it's just online, it's very, very quick to have someone reach out was great. So no, I actually didn't feel I had any barriers. I was kind of told like my price of what I'd be paying, and then that was a conversation when I had my first session, which was great. And I never felt pressured about, you know, money or about signing up to do anything long term. There was a lot of questions about my preferences, about the kind of person I'd like to work with. I was able to kind of give an idea of what I'm needing support with, so that first session isn't just this big, you know, hour-long dumping of all of my worries, which it usually is anyways. But how I feel now is I feel proud. I also see the difference, because when I reached out to start up an application and be seen here, I was in a very different place, and that was a really challenging step, whereas like driving up here now and coming up and having my appointment feels easy and feels familiar and productive. So the growth and the difference is very, very evident for me. Something I really like about coming here is that because I'm such a data-driven person, I like my survey that I fill out at the start of a session or before, and getting like a graph of like, okay, I was a little higher last week and here I am now, but that's okay, that makes sense. I actually do feel like I was at a point where I couldn't imagine how I would be feeling now. Because if you have experience with anxiety or depression or OCD or, you know, childhood anxiety or fears, it really does restrict your life so much. And there were times for me where I did not know if I could plan for the future. Like I didn't know if I could get through those times. And the work is not easy, but to have someone on your team who you can come and see, who's looking out for you and hears you, I couldn't have made progress without that part of my life. And so what I would say to anyone considering therapy is that it is like absolutely my number one thing that I recommend to people who are struggling, whether that's just on your own, whether it's in your relationship. To have someone who's not like fixing your problems, but who's like there alongside you, it makes you feel so much more supported. It's a first step in the right direction. And I think for me, it's been the most beneficial step in my progress.